Hello, my friend, and welcome to a new Solitaire video. Tonight, we have Fulton's October deck. This one looks pretty nice, so let's open it up and see what we'll be working with in this episode. If I'm not mistaken, we have had this type of deck before, perhaps in our live stream from a year ago, or at least it feels like a year ago, with some nice jokers and a Halloween scene. Looks pretty nice, so I'm excited for this one. Anyway, I hope your day has been well and that you're ready to relax, play some Solitaire. We continue our journey to 1000 once again with a Halloween themed deck. And this one looks extra nice on the back. Okay, let's do 3 shuffles. And let's begin game number 1. Leave your predictions as well. I think we'll get 1 win and 2 fat stacks. A bit of a funky night. So let's see how we do in the first one. So far, I'm really enjoying the face cards on this one, as that is our first game of the night, double 5s, and nothing else to do. Let's get after it. Interesting. On the bright side, we did make a play relatively early to change our luck. So now, I think we'll have ourselves a pretty strong first game of the night. Watch. Don't believe me. Time to see. Oh gosh, triple 3s. That's not a good sign. That wasn't on the radar for this one. Double 8s, double 3s. And a black 8. I didn't even think that'd be good. Okay, well, we got it anyway. Triple 3s and triple 8s for our first game. Unless we get a 2 of hearts, I think this might be a relatively fast one. On second thoughts. Alright, black 6, come on. Okay. That was a sneaky, nasty game. As there's nowhere for that 5, 3, 10, 7, and 9. Now what's very interesting about these games to me is the probability of what's about to happen here. less than half the deck face down. So you think, oh, chances are we should have at least one of each card on the field, and the chances of duplicates under isn't uncommon, but quadruple jacks with triple aces and triple twos, that is absolutely devastating. But we move on to our next. Let's wash that away with a fresh shuffle. Alright, time for game number 2. And I got lost looking at these cards on that one. I was thinking about, I do this a lot while we play, obviously. I was thinking about our journey to 1000 and where we've been the past, I think, 3-4 years with it, and how it's developed. And then I got to looking at the back of this card specifically, the skull, and there are, so I'm trying to piece together our final deck purchases for our journey to 1000. And in doing so, I realized I have a surplus of decks in a good way. And this time I was specifically looking for decks to be part of our Lost Episode series. And it's just very cool thinking about it, because one of them is going to be a Carnival series. And the Carnival series of cards are a little bit more of a darker themed deck. And it's kind of exciting to have a deck theme outside of our regular ones, which we've been doing, which at the moment have been fairly traditional. But explicitly looking for decks to be part of that Lost Episodes just makes it so much more exciting for Solitaire beyond the 1000 episodes, as again, triple eights. And if we would have gotten triple threes, that would have been miraculous odds. But anyway, that's what the back of these cards was reminding me of, as we have to make a couple plays now to keep ourselves alive. Triple jacks in this one now. But don't worry, we should receive a king, as we have a lot of queens in our hand. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I'm not sure if we should have waited or gone with a red one. Let's hope we have a red queen coming up here. Black, red, and black. And unfortunately, that is the end to this game. Nowhere for that 8, 9, side shuffles and get into game number 3. On the bright side, it looks like we shouldn't receive triple twos unturned. But you know what? At this point, I wouldn't put anything behind this deck. And if you like this deck, just so you know, I know there's a live stream. I'm not sure if we've done individual videos, but we have quite the catalog of darker themed decks on the channel. Honestly, I wouldn't know where to begin with it, so if you are interested, try searching up my channel name and horror, zombie, Halloween, deck, anything of those words mixed together. And you'll probably find other episodes like this, because I love darker themed decks. And a little preview of later this, probably soon actually, if everything in my life kind of goes relatively smoothly, there should be a lost episode special for the main part of the channel coming up soon. It's contingent on if things run smoothly, but I'm excited for it and hope it comes to fruition. And don't tell me we're done. Nowhere for that king. 8, 6, 8 once again. Now that's ridiculous. So, in the other games, triple 8's on the field. Now in our hands. Nasty. All around. As we head into our 4th game of the night. Will there be any negative stats to be unturned? Triple 9s, triple aces, triple 10s, and triple jacks. 9, 10, jack, and aces all tripled up. That is beyond nasty. That is despicable. Let's give this deck its rating. So honestly, I love the back design. That is the best thing about this one. It's just so fitting and satisfying. But on the other end of that, something I do not love is the texture of this deck. It is bordering on a cheap plastic card feel with some slight textural is standard until the face cards, which is nice. Some of the regular cards have little skeletons or pieces of art design on them, like this one, which is appreciated. As we get our first ace of this one. It's very visually pleasing, simplistic, and it just hits a lot of right notes. But at the same time, it's just the handling's a bit rough. So despite how much I enjoy everything else, we're gonna give this one a 7. And if luck were any factor, this deck would be, well, in the low 3s so far. And just on cue, it looks like that's the end of our 4th game of the night so quickly. As there's nowhere for that 2, nowhere for that 9, 7, 5, queen, or 8. It's kind of impressive how many triplets we've had in this game, unturned and on the field and in our hand. Oh my, it gets better and better. Triple 8s, triple kings, and surprisingly, that's it, but a 6, 7, 8, 9 club straight. And it's time for our final game of the night. Well, the predictions. How's your prediction going? Mine still has a good chance, but who knows? If you guessed anything north of 4 fat stacks and a win, tonight wasn't your night. But everything under still has a chance. You know what? I actually had a feeling this deck would have a very bad night, but I also considered being more optimistic about it, so that's where my guess came from. But I think from now on, if I don't feel like a deck's got it, I'm gonna let it be known and see if I'm wrong or not. And this already looks to be our best start of the night. Well, well, well. Let's get after it. Perfect. Double kings down to jack on the left before we even draw a card. Ace. It had to happen, didn't it? Triple 4s on the field. And we have quite the situation developing. Watch us get another 3 triple jacks, by the way. Momentarily. The spacing is a bit concerning at the moment. We need a red 9. Okay, we got the red 9, and that's our best chance of prolonging this one. Don't need that 4. honestly impressive how bad tonight has been so far. We are not done, but there is a good chance that we might be. But there is still a chance. Oh no, we just missed our chance. Alright, my friend, watch this. Now we're for that 10, 5, 6, 9, or 6. I believe we had every 6 in our hand, as we could not make another play. Let's see the nastiness and the damage in this one. And you know what? If you've made it to this point, the secret word is impressive. Because honestly, wow. For the first time of the night, we don't have a triplet. Alright, my friend, that is it. That was a tough one. How'd your predictions do? Time for us to put this deck away and move on to our next episode. Until then, I hope you have yourself a relaxing remainder of your night. Many sweet dreams. And until we meet again, stay safe and eat your fruits and vegetables.